Today, I want to dive deep into what keeps you in separation, what keeps you in pain, what keeps you looping, and what keeps you doubting this journey. There is a key thing that all divine feminines do, and the energy that they sit in, which makes the journey so much longer. Okay, I've got a comment and I want to use this comment. It's on my YouTube. I think it's on the latest video that I put out yesterday. And it says, I feel like this TF stuff is a lie. She talks about that her divine masculine is already married, happy with his life, while I've got so much potential, but it stopped because after seeing this person as my awakening starts, only to have him more happy with her and wanted to use me. He chooses her over me while I'm committed, but she cheated on him and he's still married. I lost my job and every motivation. And then goes on to, how is this fair, divine? I did not sign up for this BS. Okay, I want to use that because we have two ways of this. You're either not in a twin flame connection, or the way that you are focusing on this journey is from a place that will keep you in pain, that will keep you looping. You're focusing on the person. And I get it. Early on in the journey, your mind is going 100 miles an hour. You cannot stop the mind going 100 miles an hour. It feels so addictive to try and figure out why that person isn't doing what they said they were going to do. But here is the big golden piece of nugget. While ever, and this is the paradox of the journey, while ever you make this journey about divine masculine and focusing on the story and focusing on what they are or aren't doing, then you are not doing the truth of the journey. This is a spiritual awakening. What depletes the divine feminine? And when your energy gets into a lower vibration on this journey, and why it stays there so long, is because you focus on divine masculine. Now, whether that is energetically or actually in the physical, once soul recognition happens on this journey, you then have to let go of divine masculine. You have to surrender into the journey while ever you focus on them. And remember, they are a lower version of you, okay? You are one, like I always say, you are one energetic system. You are the spiritual twin. The energy and frequency that you hold is the higher version of the one soul. Now, while ever you focus on the lower version of the distorted part of the one soul, you will feel exhausted. You will feel so exhausted. You will feel drained. You will have so much doubt. It will drive you to the point of feeling utter despair of how can you get off this journey? Where's the big red button? You didn't sign up. Like she says, how fair? How is that fair, divine? And so many times people will go, I didn't sign up for this. No, but you're focusing on the whole journey about divine masculine. Divine masculine responds to your energy. If you are coming down, and I say this over and over again, if you are coming down to where the masculine is and focusing on what they are doing in their life in the distorted energy, then you're not rising in frequency. This is an awakening. You are shifting into a higher state of consciousness. You are ascending into the one soul. You are moving into a frequency of divine. When divine feminine starts to do the true work, and the true work is about shifting into that oneness frequency, that higher state of consciousness, that's why your energy starts and your whole life starts to change. If we look at this whole post, it's lack, fear, lack, fear, lack, fear. You're just going to carry on looping in that energy. And I know that's not all pink fluffy and modern day spirituality, but this is the truth of the journey. This is a journey of soul. You are now walking a path of enlightenment, and your soul awoke because your one soul came in to awaken it. What came back at you when you had soul recognition from your divine counterpart is your God essence, The God essence is seen in the eyes, because the eyes are the windows to the soul. It is felt here in the throat chakra. Yeah, it is a vibrational energy. This is way beyond just love and romance. And most of the time people go, yeah, but I feel love and romance. I want to desire them. I want all that sexual chemistry. Yes, but first of all, you've got to go through an awakening. And for some people, they're not even on a twin flame journey. They've just been told, maybe you're a twin flame, because they see twin flames as a higher version than soulmates. It is nothing like soulmates. It's like saying a meat eater is like a vegan. It's completely different. Their whole taste buds are completely different. And that's like soulmates and twin flames. Twin flames is an awakening. And yes, it feels like the deepest love. The chemistry is off the scale. Why? Because you're one soul frequency. You are one energetic system. And so once this takes place, it is now about you rising into a higher state of consciousness. It is about letting go of the divine masculine. You can never lose them completely. Why? Because really there is no them. Remember, you're a three-part being. You have the mind and ego, and the mind and ego now is shifting into a soul-led way of living. But while ever you are doing what this person has written here, and I'm picking this out because it's a prime example and I want to help them shift, you are in ego mind, and that's going to feel you're on an awakening journey. Staying in ego mind when you're on an awakening journey, in a spiritual awakening, is really hard work. It will feel so incredibly painful. It will feel like you're trying to walk up Mount Everest in high heels while on an ice skating rink. That's what it's going to feel like. And you have a choice. Keep walking up Mount Everest, with your black dress on and your high heels, or go, no. I'm going to bring the energy back to me. I'm going to neutralize the energy. I'm going to come into inner union. And I know when I'm vibrating in that frequency, the only way divine masculine can meet me is when they shift into a higher frequency. And from that, then there is no lie, because you're not making this journey just about divine masculine. What's divine masculine doing? Why is divine masculine doing this? You're making it about you. So how can it be BS when it's about you? This is about your awakening. If they come back in, then they've got to rise up and meet you in that divine, sacred, feminine energy. I hope this helps. If you need more help and support, my website is there. A to Z of the journey, or if you're ready to go deeper, my website is there. But we don't talk pink fluffy stuff. We're not going to keep you looping. I send you much love.